March favorites, and these are going to be more than just March favorites since I haven't done a favorites video before. It's going to be a little bit more of like the favorites that I've had for over a year, I would say, because I'm not a very quick and frequent shopper or product trier outer. I would love to be, but until I can grow this channel and have the opportunity to try things out, I don't really shop that much, and I'm sticking to my tried and true, and so let's get into it. In terms of hair, I have 4 things on this list. Some of them I don't have with me, so the first thing is actually the Davines. This is a sea salt spray, and I like this because I like the texture that it gives my hair. It's very, very textured naturally, and the sea salt, when I'm styling it after a shower or when I wet my hair in the morning, it just really helps to solidify these waves and curls that my hair kind of has already but needs a little help to keep together. However, it dries my hair out, and it's really easy to dry my hair out, so I would alternate with the Hairstory Undressed texture spray, and this is a water-based one instead of salt. I think it's not strong enough to really build that texture that I like from the sea salt spray, but it's good to alternate for times where I think that my hair is too dry. This comes in handy. I would say that the salt is also probably still in my hair even when I wash it, if it was just like the day before I was using it, because I don't know, I don't think that the rinse or whatever is 100,000,000% perfect, so I think that my hair will still like retain a little bit of that good salt curls, and then just use this for an extra boost that is less drying and more just like my natural hair. See, I feel like if I'm like a clean slate, this is kind of more of what my hair already looks like, and it doesn't really create that solidness. So yeah, it's just for the days where I just need to not be dried out. And then because I have such dry hair, I love this, also from Davines, and it is the Love Smoothing Perfector. This is honestly such a good styler. It really, I just like put it everywhere, try to get so much all over my hair. I use a lot of most things because there's a lot of this, and I've honestly been growing it out a lot more. So this smooths, makes me have some shine and some life, but it's also very like balmy and moussey, and you can really hold shapes and stuff with it. So it does 2 things, like it really helps add that moisture and shine and just niceness back into my hair, while also being another alternative for just shaping and styling. So I'll probably use mostly this, to be honest, and then a little bit of the Undressed by Hairstory or the Davines salt spray. And finally for hair, when I got the Love Smoothing Perfector in the mail, I was able to put a sample of the Love Smoothing Instant Hair Mask, and this, it was the best hair wash of my life, because as soon as I was done washing my hair, I put it in. I left it for like 5 minutes. It honestly said 30 seconds, but I put it on for 5 minutes, and then I rinsed out, and I didn't even style my hair that entire 4 days that I had that hair wash. I didn't style my hair. I didn't blow dry it, I just brushed it, and I was like, maybe I just like fiddled with it and probably used just the Love Smoothing, just a little bit, just fiddled with it. But oh my god, that was a game changer. I'm just in love with it, and I don't have it yet because, yeah, I just haven't bought it yet, but cannot wait, because that sample and just introduction to it was just, I knew, love at first sight. But anyway, that's so cheesy. I was contemplating getting a keratin treatment just to make my like curly wavy bits more piecey and just like beautiful, and I don't know, I just have thick hair, and I wish I had like medium thick hair and not like thick hair, because it really clumps together and makes its own giant like bushy shape. And I love like that the keratin treatment would create more of that separation, like you'd see like little piece, like piecey, if you know what I mean. But that mask, like, it does the trick, and I don't have to worry about the effects of doing a keratin treatment, because I think it's a lot of chemical and heat, and that doesn't sound great. But we'll see. We'll see what I like, because so far, just that alone, I'm just like blown away. I have 3 makeup favorites. The first being the Dior Addict Plumping Maximizing Lip Gloss, and it's pretty much just one of their lip oils, like the Dior lip oil, everyone just calls it. This one is in the shade 026, but it is everything. I don't care about lip maximizing, lip plumping, or any of that. I just get it because I want a nice lip gloss, and it really does the trick. It stays on so well. I don't even really reapply it unless I've just eaten lunch or something like that. I've tried lip glosses that I have to reapply every 20 minutes because somehow it's just evaporated. But this, I've literally been using this since August, and as you can see, it is kind of empty. You can see it's empty, but there's still so much left that is still usable, that I'm still using every single day, and it's so worth it. Like, this is actually one of the best things I've ever tried when it comes to makeup. I am impressed with this. This is just my next makeup favorite is the YSL All Hours Precise Angles Concealer, and this I love because it looks natural to an extent. Like, when I put this on, I can see a lot of my like red spots all over my face anyway, and so for me it's mostly just this great, just evening layer, really light. It still feels like me, and it still feels like my skin, but it's not nothing. Like, it's still doing something to even everything out, and that's really all I want from a base. I just put it everywhere, and because I put concealer everywhere, the finish of this is actually perfect. I used to use another brand that was more of a dewy concealer, and I learned that dewy looks good in real life, but it does not look good on camera with flash, because then you will become flashback Mary. And I experienced that many times. But this is also still dewy, but for me it was actually more matte than I expected. When I put it on, it really was like matte vibes, but I do think it is like pretty dewy. It's enough for both worlds for me. I still feel like I'm glowy and nice in natural light. See, this is natural light. This doesn't count as like flashback moment, but when I do take a photo and there's flash, I don't have the flashback, so it's really the best for both, and it's worth it. I honestly love how chic it looks. I'm really into the way that these two just look so chic, and I just love to have them around. I got this around January, I think, and it's March now, and there's like tons left. My other one was running out like every month or so. And then finally, what I put underneath the Dior Maximizer is this Haus Labs lip crayon in Mocha Matte, and they're basically the same color, these two. So it really just is as if I put like lipstick and lip gloss on. I don't really have a very involved lip combo with a liner yet. I would love to do more interesting liner looks. I want to be more creative, and I like the idea of having that like kind of blank slate, because I don't really do anything with my eyes, but then just doing something really cool with the lip, I think that'd be really fun. But yeah, for now it's just my go-to like one solid color. This is really good too. It lasts all day. I'm a really big fan of this, and I should try more colors. Like, it just goes on so nice. Like, it's like a crayon. It's so fun. And then yeah, it's just good quality. Fragrance favorites. I don't have any of them with me because I have not purchased/repurchased yet, but I have always been on the hunt for what my fragrance would be, and I've always just kind of found a fragrance and been like, okay, I kind of like it, yeah, like I can tolerate it. Like, it hasn't ever been like, that's the one, like that's the one, until I found on a day that my sister and I were hanging out in the city, and we walked into the Kilian store, Playing with the Devil by Kilian. That's the, like, I think about that during my day, and I'm like, I need it. It's just so expensive right now, so I cannot really get it, but once I can. I've never thought about this about a fragrance. I've always just been like, okay, cool. Like, this is like, oh my god, I think about it, I daydream about it. I'm like, one day, like, I went through my little sample tester, and I'm like, I need it so badly. I think about it literally just I can smell it in my memory. I'm like, oh. But it's just so good. It's everything. I can read the notes, because whatever that means. Let's do that. So the notes of it are blackcurrant, white peach, lychee. That's not lychee or lychee. Blood orange. Then we got pimento, pepper, rose, and jasmine, vanilla, and sandalwood. I like this because it's kind of that clean world and that vanilla-y world, creamy, yummy, but also like that fresh fruit. Like, oh, it's just so good. It makes me so happy. And yeah, my other favorite is Springtime in a Park, which is Maison Margiela Replica, and that's just the like happy floral scent. And I like that it's more of like a watery floral rather than like a Chanel No. 5 floral, because I cannot. But it's very like watery and fresh and just happy, and it literally just does feel like a spring day. I'm gonna look up the notes for that too. Those notes are pear accord, bergamot essence, blackcurrant accord, and then lily of the valley, jasmine, rose, vanilla. Kind of similar. That's actually so interesting, because to me they're so different, and yet they both have that blackcurrant, vanilla, jasmine. That's interesting, honestly. Kind of like that, because they really are so different, but they both appeal to me. That was interesting. Okay, I like that. Then for clothing, I've been obsessed with my intimissimi mesh tops. I have the navy one, the white one, and the gray one, and they're just so fun for layering on their own as well. They're such a nice basic piece to have that just feels elevated and pretty and fun, and they're just everything. So versatile, so cute, so fun, and that's it. That's all I could want from a nice basic top. This is also one of my favorite kind of basic tops. This is a Citizens of Humanity black Savannah one shoulder t-shirt. It's just so flattering. It hugs me. It feels fun. I love the asymmetry. Great day-to-day piece once the weather gets a little warmer. I also love my diesel faded blue jeans, and I'm wearing them right now, so I'm just gonna stand up for a second. And okay, great, that worked. They're just, I always wear them like here, low-waisted vibes, and they're just so nice. I just love these jeans. I wear them every single day. They're like, if I was a cartoon character, I'd be wearing those jeans. They just fit so nicely. They're so comfortable. They just look good. They're so reliable. Like, anytime I want to feel dressed up but don't want to do the effort, I know I've got these jeans. And the same goes for another pair of jeans I've been wearing recently, which were a vintage pair of Levi's that my mom gave me. They're a lot wider, but I still wear them low-waisted the same way. They're Levi's 501XX, and I love the way that they are low-waisted and yet so wide at the same time, because the low waist honestly like really hugs my hips in. They're not meant to be low-waisted, but I just do it like that anyway. They just feel like just so flattering, so fun. Another thing that I just wear all the time, can always count on that pair, along with my diesel jeans, and I love it. As for footwear, I have my beaten down Adidas Taekwondos, and I've said this too many times already on my channel, but I found these before anyone else did. Sorry, this is so dramatic and stupid, but I stumbled upon them in Milan at 10 Corso Como, which is kind of like the Milan version of the Dover Street Market. It's awesome, and they had these, and I was like, oh my god, these are just like the retro sneakers that I've been seeing on Depop from the early 2000s, but they were new, so I could like rely on them to stay with me for a while. I love how you can tell how beaten up they are because I've just worn them so many days in a row. Like, I've literally been wearing them every single day since June. Yeah, like, they're destroyed, and I don't know when I'm gonna get a new pair. Yeah, look at the white stripes. They're literally so destroyed and so loved and cherished. I don't envision myself getting the white pair, but the silver looks really good, and they had this very like limited friends and family only release of a gold one, and I'm not a gold girl. I always wear silver jewelry, but I was like, ooh, those are cute. I could be a gold footwear, clothing-ish maybe. Somewhat accessories, but jewelry I'm always silver, but I loved them. So maybe I will one day replace my black ones. They're pretty inexpensive for how much wear I get out of them, and yeah, maybe I'll get the silver ones one day. But yeah, definitely my favorite shoe in the world. I have worn them every single day. Then for Other accessories, my Oakley sunglasses are another just character piece of mine. Oh my god, I just pulled them out of my bag and they're so dusty and dirty, but they just look so cool. They're kind of just like that kind of club shade, and that's why they're just so fun. I don't know, I just wear them every day as well. Those jeans, those tops, those shoes, these sunglasses, a very everyday situation. Oh my god, I should put my purse in this too. I didn't even write my purse down in my favorites, and it's one of the best things ever. This is my Isabella Fiore bag that I got from Depop secondhand, and it's the perfect Isabelle Marant, Chloe, vintage, All Saints type of bag. Tons of studs and buckles, everyday bag. I've worn this bag every single day of my life since I got it in May. Perfect size, fits everything, so cute, fits nicely on my shoulder. Personality, obsessed. Then we're gonna get into a different category, which are the forms of printed media that I've really been enjoying. The other day, I picked up this purple fashion magazine from Iconic Magazines, and it's just gorgeous. It's so big, it's so full of just like rich, just things to read, things to look at. And there's a really, really amazing essay at the very beginning. Like, I know it's gonna take me a long time to really get through this because there just is so much to absorb and look at. I'm looking through the pages to find the thing, and I literally could be just like showing as I go. Like, it's so good. Oh, this is so hard. Okay, this is really difficult. But okay, this works. We got it. Let's find that essay and peruse as we go. Gorgeous. Like, these pages are so beautiful. I'm just gonna skip a little bit. Oh, is that it? No, that's not it. So fun. I'm obsessed. Gorgeous. Of course I got Mew Mew. Oh my god. This is the essay. And there's one paragraph, because it's an essay about Chanel versus Courrèges, because Chanel is seen as timeless and Courrèges is seen like young and new and fresh. Now, to read this very, very special paragraph, it says, "The creations by Chanel challenge the very idea of fashion. Fashion, as we conceive it today, rests on a violent sensation of time." So good. Every year, fashion destroys that which it has just been admiring. It adores that which it is about to destroy. Last year's fashion, now destroyed, could offer to the victorious fashion of the current year an unfriendly word such as the dead leave to the living, and which can be read on certain tombstones. I was yesterday what you are today. You will be tomorrow what I am today. Chanel's work does not take part at all, or only slightly, in this annual vendetta. Chanel always works on the same model, which she merely varies from year to year, as one might vary a musical theme. Her work says, and she herself confirms it, that there is an eternal beauty of woman whose unique image is relayed to us by art history. She rejects with indignation perishable materials, paper, plastic, which are sometimes used in America to make dresses. Okay, shade. The very thing that negates fashion, long life, Chanel makes into a precious quality. Like, that is just gorgeous. I'm just amazed. So yeah, that's a favorite right now. And I'm so excited to just dive into this in more depth and learn, explore. Yeah. Next piece of printed media is this CR fashion book. It was the 20th issue in around 2022. Yeah, 2022. I only have this copy because I was a stylist assistant on this cover shoot, but I picked it up because I was looking at the purple book, obviously, and then I realized that this book has so many gorgeous essays in it as well. So I'm really excited to dive into this one as well. It's got two covers, which is really awesome. So you can flip it, and then it's got this cover, and it's a whole entire different book as well. So pretty cool. Really fun. Love this. Then, as for favorite music, I've been obsessed with Lady Gaga's new album, and yeah, it's just so much fun. I've played it probably like 50 times in my car. My favorites are Vanish into You, LoveDrug, How Bad Do You Want Me, and Shadow of a Man. Just so good. Just so fun. So fun. Then I've also been loving Lady Gaga, Summerboy. I saw Sierra O'Day post a video with this song in the background, and I was like, this This is just tickling my brain. It's so good, and I just became obsessed with it as well. Then I really love by Slowdive, No Longer Making Time, and Sugar for the Pill. These are the perfect songs to listen to when I'm driving to work and the sun hasn't risen yet. It's just a cinematic little atmosphere, and I'm obsessed. Then I'm kind of really into a couple songs by Role Model. I love Look at That Woman, and of course Sally, When the Wine Runs Out. They're just so fun and happy. I also really like his cover of Somebody Else by the 1975. Fun. They're just really fun, and I just love singing along to them in the car, and yeah. And then I really love Addison Rae's High Fashion. Enough said. Enough said. I want to do a deep dive on her exploration into the fashion world and how she's become the image and artist that she is today, because it's really fun. It's like, I don't know, I'm really obsessed. But yeah, that'll come later when I can really make an essay in my head. Favorite creators, I love Susie Lola. Susie Lola has been one of my favorites since, I guess last year was when I really picked up YouTube again and really became inspired, because I used to watch YouTube when I was younger a lot. I just somehow took a break from it altogether, and then got really inspired by her. I felt like she was the first creator that I saw in this thrifting, kind of thrifty, if you know, you know, brands like Miss 60 and all of them. And yeah, I just was very inspired by the kind of stuff she was into, and it just felt very aligned. And yeah, I love what she's doing all the time. Just her haircut is so cool, like the black tips, like she's just such a cool girl. Then I really love Damon Dominique. I discovered him only a few months ago, but I'm obsessed with the cinematic quality of his videos, the color grading, the storytelling. It's just so rich with just quality, production value, brain, thoughts. Like, it's so good, and I just feel like I'm just being fed in my brain whenever I watch his videos. And I want to color grade soon. I just don't have the right camera. Like, I can color grade on footage that isn't from my camera. It's gonna be a lot of money before I can color grade, I guess, because I need a new camera. It's just not, this is not it, but it's okay. And yeah, I just want to have more storytelling to my channel as well. So when I look at his stuff, I'm just like very inspired to up the quality. I also just don't know what people on YouTube want to see in general. I feel like it's very easy to do like certain things like hauls and trend videos and stuff, but I want to be more expressive when it comes to art and my photography and my styling and things that I see in the world. I want to do more journalistic, like not journalistic, journaling-ish videos and stuff like that. Dive into philosophical quotes and just fun things. More artistic and creative. And that's it. But Damon really inspires me because he's just very unapologetic and doesn't care about the metrics, and in turn that makes him successful. And I'm like, go you, like I want to do this and just be more creative. I love Fashion Neurosis, Bella Freud's podcast. I've just been watching it on YouTube because there's just a cinematic vibe. I've been saying the word cinematic a lot, I guess, but I just love the whole setup in her living room with the couch and the guest, and I feel like my brain again is being fed by this, and I gravitate towards these very thinky, fashiony, philosophical worlds, and I would love to just dive more real into the art, and I'm getting there. It's just taking me some time to like get my brain to do that and like train myself to regularly be able to take down and write down the ideas that I have and stuff like that and get them ready and put them in the sort of essay format. Yeah, it'll feel like being back in school, and I need that. I would love that. I love Mina. She's also just really, really inspiring in the same way. Just, she's so good. She's just very inspiring as a person because she's really just studious, just so good at just being able to make an essay and talk and be so fun, and I love her. And I used to watch Willem Veerbeeck when I was younger, when I was just starting to get into photography, and over time I stopped really looking at photography content on YouTube, but I've recently looked at his videos again and been watching his, and I'm like, wow, this is, I don't do landscape photography, but I'm just obsessed. I'm like watching this, watching the process, honestly learning a lot about film that I can apply to fashion photography. They're just such relaxing videos, really cute like little vlog moments, but it's really artfully done, and again, that's what inspires me, is the quality, the production value, the cinematic quality. I really have been enjoying seeing interviews on models.com because it's just a fun way to be in touch with the industry that I'm in, see what's big, what's happening, and yeah, they just do nice videos and it's fun to watch. I love Laura Violetta. I love the way that she puts her fashion world together with her style, her magazine, everything. And I love the way that she's like really cool with makeup. Like I love that whole like blank slate vibe, and then there's a crazy lip or a crazy eye and everything else is just blank. think. Like, it's that perfect editorial makeup, but just done in real life, and I'm like, yes, it's so good. And then finally, this TikTok creator, enjoyyyy, does amazing, thoughtful videos about every topic under the sun, is just a student of life. There's been an article written about them that calls them an influencer philosopher because they're really like raising the bar of what kind of content people should see and want to see, because it's more thoughtful, it's more engaging and educational and just fun, because it's about daily life and how we interact with art and we interact with society and people and thoughts and the world. Really love their TikToks, and just listening to them talk gets my brain going, just gets the gears turning, and I'm just like, okay, I can think, like I have a brain. But yeah, that's really everything that I've been loving this month. I hope you enjoyed. Drop a favorite down below of your own, something you've been loving, whether it's clothing, printed media, a person, musician, a product, anything. And I want to know. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much. And if you want to keep up with my outfits, photography, and styling, I will link my Instagram and my TikTok if you'd like. And I will see you next time.